Well, hello there. Welcome to Still Up with 6, Thursday morning. Lots to talk about. Thanks for waking up with us and continuing the conversation.
Yeah, of course. We join you guys every single day, and we love when you guys join and weigh in. So if you have an opinion, if you have a thought, if you have a comment, put it in the comments section. We will be talking about your comments as well as our conversation this morning.
Yeah, and the big conversation across the country right now, certainly here in Texas, Professor McConaughey.
Yeah.
Professor McConaughey, Matthew McConaughey, heading back to his alma mater, and he's going to be teaching actual classes.
Yes, that's right. He's officially signed on to be a professor at the University of Texas in Austin. Of course, he graduated from there in 1993. So, like you said, he's no stranger. He's been on campus. He's guest spoke. He's been a guest professor. But now it's all set in stone. He will have a class.
A lot of people saying they want this class. Now,
I want this class.
Yeah, well, listen. Well, you're not a film major, and you're not a third-year student at UT, and you've graduated. But yeah, you got to be a third-year film major. He's going to be teaching film. Obviously, he's not going to be teaching engineering, but it's going to be, I'm sure, a packed class.
Oh, people are going to be waiting in line to crash it, hoping nobody signs up and somebody doesn't show up so they can take their spot. Of course, this is him with a big announcement. Very exciting news for Matthew McConaughey. I'd love to take a class. I think he's just such a fun person. He's relatable. He seems real. I mean, he's one of the very few celebrities I think a lot of people like. All around, their personality, their look, who they are, the causes they support, the things they're into. He's just loved.
Yeah, so would you guys take this class? We've got some people coming. Oh, good morning to you, Abigail. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Good morning to you, Francisco. Hey, hey, hey. And of course, TD had to drop it. All right, all right, all right.
You have to. Thomas. Thomas weighing in. Did you see Thomas?
I didn't see Thomas. Oh, good day to you, Thomas.
Good day, Thomas.
I'll tell you what. Number one, imagine you slept through his class. Also, imagine giving a final presentation in front of Matthew McConaughey.
I wonder what that will entail, because I do know, I read a little bit about his class, and it will be reviewing 2 of his films. So you're actually going to be...
That's a power move, by the way.
Yeah,
listen,
no,
the movies we're going to watch are me.
Yeah, are me, and you guys are going to review them, critique them, tell me things about them. It is a power move. I mean, okay, here's the thing. Whose movie is he going to play? Not his movie. He's done serious, he's done funny, he's done romantic, he's done it all.
All right, listen, though, what are you going to do? You're in a tough spot if you're a student. You're writing that final paper, and you're writing about, you know, how to lose a guy in 10 days or Dallas Buyer Club, and what are you going to write? I thought the lead was pretty weak. I thought it was kind of a weak performance by the lead here.
Can you imagine? Someone's probably going to do that. I know in the coming months we're going to hear some reports and some stories coming out of his classroom about some viral moment or something's going to happen, because, come on, I mean, it's not every day you see Matthew McConaughey teaching a class about movies that he's been in.
Yeah, Jim saying, all right, all right, all right. Thomas saying, can you sign up from the UK? I don't think you can, but you can always try. And Ashley saying, she's all in. Of course she would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Ashley. Of course I would. Unfortunately, we're not. We found out this morning from one of our viewers who commented on our post earlier. We showed their comment on Texas Today saying you have to be a third-year film major. So all you freshmen, I'm sorry, guys. You got to wait another, what, 2 years?
Another 3 years. You got to switch to that major, too. And a lot of people on our Facebook page were all of a sudden taking a sudden interest in film. Like, oh, wait a second. Maybe I do like film after all.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going back to school. No, why not?
You're headed back to school?
I'm headed back.
Listen, you got to go for the right reasons, all right?
That is true.
Just because it's Professor McConaughey up there with his button down a little bit loose, you can't get distracted.
His nice tan,
you got to focus.
long
All right, calm down over there.
I'm not the only one thinking that. This is exciting. All right, let's see. Abigail, I'm so excited to read the comments on the students taking the class. I'm excited for that too. All the students taking this class are going to have a lot of stories to share, and they better share them with the world.
I am so interested about the fact that you just mentioned a few moments ago that there'll be the whole class is revolved around his films.
Yeah, no, that's what it said. 2 of his films. I don't know which 2, but I would think it would be 2 different genres. Maybe Dallas Buyers Club is a good one. Is it just film,
or is he teaching acting as well?
No, it's a film. It's a film review class right now. Now, I don't know if he's going to pick up extra shifts. Not that he needs the money. But who knows, maybe he'll pick up an extra shift and teach some acting skills.
Now, we've got a whole group of ladies coming in, because so half the class is full, because Rosie says, good morning, our ladies bingo group decided last night that all of us are going to take his class. We love him. So Rosie and the ladies from the bingo group, they're headed to UT, back to school for Professor McConaughey. Now, listen, I wonder how many people in the classroom will be young women who have now all of a sudden decided to take an interest in film.
Yeah, and by the way, young women who start dressing up to this class.
Oh, yeah.
You're no longer wearing like
you're not popping on sweatpants,
no. You are wearing your best outfit, some makeup, get your hair straightened, do all that, and just sit in class.
And I would say, unlike a lot of other college classes, this is a fight for who gets to sit in front.
Oh, yeah. No one wants a back seat in this class.
People are lining up hours early like it's a concert. Front and center.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I have the VIP pass, so I get early seating. Now, here's the thing. All jokes aside, it is very cool to see somebody like him who's so great at what he does take that and teach it to kids. And they're the film generation of the future, for sure. I mean, think about the kids taking these classes. They're going to come out with products. They're going to come out with great movie ideas, great acting skills. And I think that's you know, all jokes aside, we love Matthew McConaughey, but I think his skill set is going to be very valuable for that industry.
Yeah, Ileana says she's all in. Hey, I agree with you, and I'll tell you why. You know, we haven't. This is the first time I think we've seen like a kind of a major celebrity go back and teach, but we've seen, you know, world famous authors be lecturers at major schools. We've seen it, major scientists, doctors. I mean, there are people who are the top of their field that do go back and they do teach and they give back, and they're at the peak of their profession. And I think it's the first time we've seen it. Someone who is so famous.
I think the second person that comes to mind who's done this is James Franco. He taught an acting class at a number of different universities, actually, and I know that the lines for his class were just as crazy as Matthew McConaughey's class are going to be. But it's just, I love to see that. I love to see these actors realize that they have established themselves in Hollywood, and now it's time to give back to people who want to be just like them.
Yeah, and this guy's around, he's around the UT campus all the time. Sometimes he's driving kids to and from things in the golf cart.
And of course the football games, he's always there.
The football games. But Zach, meteorologist Zach and I were talking earlier about how inspiring some of his speeches are. You imagine it's 8 a.m., you know, it's first semester, you're getting used to things. Matthew McConaughey pops in, gives you an inspiring speech.
He's going to get you pumped.
The rest of the day,
you're ready to go.
You're giving a charity, you're giving speech, you're jumping up in the lunchroom, giving speeches. I mean, you are fired up.
Here's the thing. I'd be curious to see the kids that do take his class, how they do for the rest of the day in their other classes.
Oh, yeah.
Are they going to have an increase in grades because they're now inspired and they have such an inspirational person standing in front of them teaching the class?
And I would hate to be that second class of the day. You know what I mean? The next teacher. Well, this is not.
Yeah.
This is not Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's this?
No.
No, of course, everyone does great work, but it would be a tough act to follow.
It is, but you know what, like you said, he is inspirational. You made me think of his speech that he gave when he won the Oscar for Best Actor for Dallas Buyers Club, and just, I remember how viral that speech went when he was inspiring young kids to follow their dreams and said, you know, he's here accepting this Oscar, would have never imagined it. And, you know, like you said, he is inspirational, and I think he's a good figure for kids to look up to for sure.
Now, this is coming from Thomas, who says, can they video link his classes live on YouTube? Now, that is something that I would even pay for.
Me too,
imagine you pay for the video classes.
Well, you could learn a thing or two from this, for sure. I mean, he's so well established. He's a great actor, great at what he does, but that would be awesome. I'm curious. We should look into that.
Des says, would UT allow a student to repeat a class? Same professor? Asking for a friend. So maybe Des is an alumni, and he's like, wait a second. I missed out on my opportunity. I'm going back.
I'm going back. Yeah. I'm going to redo that class. I would have loved to have him as a film professor. All of his talent and knowledge, that would have been awesome. This is coming from Carolyn, and she's weighing in. She was a film major.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Loved him as a film professor.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Wait, are you a film major?
He would have loved him as a film professor.
Maybe she's taking a film class, though.
Yeah, I think that if she were to do that, then yeah, she would like that as a film professor. But I think we would all, if we were in the film profession, like him as part of the staff. I think it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be something we're going to be following along closely because there's going to be a lot of stories. I think a lot of viral moments and a lot of different things. I wonder if they're going to go on some field trips.
Oh, maybe they can come visit us here. We've got something similar to film. We've got cameras and stuff like that.
I think it's a stretch, Heidi. I think it's a little bit of a stretch.
I don't know. Let's pitch it and see if they'll accept it. All right. Well,
see if anyone else has anything. Good day, Ronnie. Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Yeah, thanks for waking up with us here on the show. A lot of you guys have a lot of thoughts about Matthew McConaughey, now Professor McConaughey to you guys at home. So thanks for weighing in with us, and we will continue to follow this story. But right now we're going to jump off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
That is right, for Friday's edition of Texas Today, 4:30 to 7 a.m. And of course, still up at 6 on all social media platforms at 7:05. We'll see you then.